everybody, Jason Ricci here, and welcome back to Free Fridays. So today, we're gonna go over a subject that I call coming underneath the note. Scooping underneath. First guy I really heard doing this, or I'm sure plenty of people were doing it before him, but the first one that kind of got my attention was Paul Butterfield. By the way, I am on a beautiful Blue Moon Marine Band, black and gold, in the key of A. So this technique, this is something you can use on almost any lick that starts on a draw note. First thing you have to know is that holes 1 through 6 on the inhale, the draw, all of those notes bend enough to do this, or a lot more. Number 1. Hole 2. Hole 3. Hole 4. 5. 6. Check out my video on bending chromatically. Really, we're not even going to be thinking about what are all the bends. We're just going to come underneath a note. One of the things that might have attracted you to the harmonica is it's an instrument that a lot of people talk about having stuff in common with the human voice. Especially in American music, we hear a lot of whoa, and especially in blues music. So we're just going to... So all I'm doing is starting slightly on a bend note. In this case, it's a little bit of a 2 draw. This can give your playing an incredible amount of expression on any draw hole from 1 to 6. Instead of, I'm going. So I'm really not even thinking about the bend. I'm just kind of bending and then lifting up. And then just unbending. I'm scooping. I'm coming underneath the note. And I can even do it on a bend note. So there I'm trying to hit 3 half-step bend, but I'm coming a little under 3, almost to 3 double bend, but not quite. From the double bend, it would be... But I'm just kind of scooping it just slightly. So there's on the 4. And I don't need to go all the way down to the 4 half-step bend, although I certainly can. A little more dramatic. But all I really need to get used to using this technique is just scoop just the slightest bend. It's not even a note here in the West. Over in India it is. But just a little microtonal scoop. Even Little Walter. Of course, Little Walter. What do I mean even? Little Walter would do it on 5. And then oftentimes go back down. So he goes 5 bend, unbend 5, 5 bend, and then maybe slide down to 4 draw. You can do the same thing on 4. Now I'm kind of using the bend note there, but I really don't even have to. I can just microtonally scoop. You can even do it on overblows. You might have heard Butterfield do it a lot on the 2 double bend. So he'll hit the double bend where it's kind of supposed to be, and then just let off of it, scoop up, and then back down. And then down to 1 draw. This is kind of covered in a video I have called pitch glissandos, or little expressions that you can put in. But really the idea here, I'm just talking about getting like 2-draw and scooping underneath it. So you can take something like the blues scale, 2-draw, 3-draw half-step bend, 4-blow, 4-draw bend, 4-draw, 5-draw, 6-blow, and kind of start practicing it on that. You can't come underneath 4-blow, unfortunately. And just pick the coolest notes, right? What are the coolest notes, right? The flatted 7, the 2-draw bend, the 3-draw half-step bend, the minor third or the flatted third, whatever you want to call it, the 4-draw bend. And just kind of like, you can kind of like hang on those. So you scoop underneath on the other times and... Just this constant coming underneath. It's a very vocal technique. This is the lick I used in the video, One Lick Endless Possibilities, and I think it was on an A harp too. And I played 4-draw, 4-draw bend, 3-draw, 2-draw. So you can employ this technique by first scooping up to the 4-draw. Right? And then you can make it a little faster. All of these different little things coming underneath the note, a simple thing that sometimes we forget about. It's a harmonica. It does stuff that other instruments can't do. Not all of them, some of them can do it, but it does them in different places. Take advantage of it, use it. Thank you so very much. Stay tuned for the credits. Thank you everybody for tuning in to Free Fridays right here on YouTube. Subscribe today, click the subscribe button for hundreds of free harmonica lessons. If you like what I'm putting down and you'd like to support the cause, go the extra mile, be sure to visit my Patreon page. Patreon patrons, thank you very much. You're making these lessons an absolute priority in my life. No matter how busy I get, a free lesson happens every Friday. For as low as $1 a month, that's 25 cents a lesson, you can become a Patreon patron. If you're doing a little better and you can donate more, that's great. Every time you become a Patreon patron, you're helping somebody else out there that doesn't have a credit card, that doesn't have $1 a month, to continue to get free harmonica instruction and much, much more. Remember, we got product reviews here on this channel. We do videos on addiction and bipolar disorder. We got blues stories. We got performance videos and everything right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube. Subscribe today. I'd like to thank Hohner Harmonicas, and I'd like to thank Blue Moon Harmonicas, making custom parts for any harmonica that you might have at home. Blue Moon has got you. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, pedals, amplifiers, microphones, you name it, much more. Right here out of Louisiana, the Lone Wolf Blues Company is bringing you the best in customer service for almost any kind of amplified blues harmonica needs that you may have. Speaking of amplifiers, Harp Gear amplifiers, check them out. The very best, Harp Gear, right out of Ocala, Florida. I got a website, www.mooncat.org. Check me out on mooncat.org. I got tour dates happening all over the place. I'm going all over the country this year, playing tour dates with J.J. Appleton, with Damon Fowler, with J.P. Soares, with my own band, with Joe Crown, all kinds of people. www.mooncat.org. T-shirts, lesson information, all of that. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We do this every single Friday, and then every now and then I throw you some more stuff right here at Jason Ricci's YouTube. A Mooncat, love and appreciate all y'all. Thank you.